Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about a couple different microphone types for video and how to determine which one you need for your next project. Samy's camera has a wide selection of microphones from all the top brands and a knowledgeable sales staff to help you pick the right one for your application. So with that being said, let's get started. Now microphones can make the difference between capturing great sounding audio to match your video footage or ending up with bad audio full of pops, clips, or even worse, no audio at all. Most digital cameras with video capture capabilities include a pair of built-in microphones that capture a stereo signal, and although they're okay for capturing decent audio at the ready, you'll always benefit from adding a separate microphone chosen specifically for your application. Now before choosing a microphone, it's a good idea to think about what audio sources you're attempting to capture, as certain microphones do better than others in different applications. On-camera microphones like the Rode Video Micro and Video Mic Pro mount onto your camera's hot shoe and connect to the camera via a 3.5mm jack. These tend to capture audio in a cardioid pickup pattern, which means that the microphone mostly is picking up signal from the front of the microphone and is less sensitive to noises coming from the sides and the rear. For this reason, these microphones have become popular with vloggers and documentary shooters. Microphones like the Rode Video Micro don't have a built-in battery and utilize the power from your camera's 3.5mm microphone jack to boost the signal coming into your camera. Now it's very important to check your camera to make sure it has an available 3.5mm microphone jack, as not all cameras do. I really like using these microphones though because they tend to be compact and light enough to use with a camera gimbal system or capturing backup audio. Microphones like the Video Mic Pro and Saramonic V-Mic 5 Pro have a large range of feature sets like low and high pass filters and audio pads that help lower the sensitivity of the microphone when recording really loud sounds like concerts. Some microphones like the Sony ECM-B10 are designed to work with Sony Alpha cameras by passing the audio signal via Sony's camera hot shoe and even giving you the option of choosing different pickup patterns like super cardioid and omnidirectional, making them super versatile out in the field. Cameras like the Canon EOS R6 have digital hot shoes that allow attachments like the Tascam CA-XLR2D that pass audio through the hot shoe of your camera, allowing multiple microphone inputs. Boom microphones like the Sennheiser MKE 600 shotgun microphone and the Rode NTG4 are mostly found in movie sets at the end of boom poles, mounted on professional camcorders, and in the studio. They sometimes have a super cardioid pickup pattern, which works great when you're trying to isolate a specific audio source. These microphones are condenser type microphones and require plus 48 phantom power that is typically provided by the camera, field recorder, or internal battery of the microphone. Now all these microphones will significantly improve the audio signal you are trying to record, but what happens if the source is not close to the camera? You could hit record, but the further your subject is from the microphone, the lesser the quality will be, often leaving you with a hollow or tin can sound. This is where a boom pole and extension cable can help you place the microphone close to the audio source without getting in the shot. Now this works great for tight shots where the microphone can be placed slightly out of the shot and there is only one audio source. If you find yourself in a situation where your subject is on the move or you have multiple audio sources and you need to be able to control individual audio levels, I would consider using a good set of lavaliers. These microphones come in a cardioid or omnidirectional pickup pattern and do a really good job of picking up sound in close proximity, making it a great choice when having to isolate a subject from a loud room or a distance larger than 10 feet from camera. Lavaliers come in a variety of different shapes and sizes. Traditionally, lavaliers use a long wire that connects to the camera or an audio recorder. But thanks to the advancement in wireless technology, they're now typically found in kits with a digital transmitter that send a wireless signal to a receiver that is then connected to the camera or audio recorder via the XLR input or 3.5mm jack. They also benefit from features like built-in recorders or utilize your camera's stereo input to create a safety track, which is simply a duplicate of your audio source recorded at a lower gain level. This is an awesome feature that can come in handy if your audio source has an unforeseen spike in volume or you have issues with your first audio channel. Lavaliers can also be easily concealed within an article of clothing or taped onto an instrument. Lavaliers like the WirelessGo IIs have microphones built into the wireless transmitters and a 3.5mm input, making them ultra versatile in the field. Samy's camera carries a variety of accessories for all these microphones, like shock mounts to help keep vibrations out of your audio, dead cat filters that help cut out wind noise, and lavalier mount systems. We also carry boom pulls, audio cables, headphones, and external recorders. Now that you hopefully have a better understanding of microphones, let's go over a couple of important tips that can help ensure you get the job done right. First is setting proper gain levels. You're going to want to set them on your microphone if it allows it and your camera or recorder. I find that most on-camera mics and lavalier kits have a way of attenuating the volume going into your recording device, but if they don't, then it's really important to set them in your digital camera. Most digital cameras have the ability to display audio by way of an audio meter, and they're usually two bars that are split into left and right signal for stereo or channel 1 and 2, or however many channels your recording device allows. Now, the easy way of setting audio levels is to make sure these meters never hit the red section of the meter. If the signals going into your camera is too loud, then you're more than likely to get distortion in your audio tracks. It's very similar to how ISO works in signal to noise ratio. Now, I like to set my audio levels so that the loudest part of whatever I'm recording averages around -12 to -6 dB in the meter. Now, when you look at the meter, it actually ends at 0 and works its way down towards the negatives. You're going to see either numbers below it or a couple different notches, and you typically want to give yourself enough headroom so that if the audio source that you're recording does spike, you've got enough headroom where it won't clip and distort your audio. Now, the second tip I have is having a good set of monitoring headphones. If your camera offers a headphone jack, I recommend always monitoring your audio while recording. This will make sure you're not getting any weird static from a bad cable or microphone, and your signal is not clipping. It's also a great way of setting audio levels and listening for room tone or maybe a ruffling jacket or sweater that can sometimes reveal itself in your final edit. Well, I hope you found this video helpful, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our Samys YouTube channel for everything photo and video. If you guys want to learn more about audio or any of the microphones we talked about here today, head on over to one of our Southern California retail locations or visit us online at samys.com. That's going to do it for us here today, folks. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.